Good evening. This is Elizabeth Tessie Okemukoko with Carnival News around the world. We begin from Africa. Gabon has suspended some social media platforms, citing concern that posts could undermine social cohesion and threaten the stability of institutions and national security. This is according to the Central African country's media regulator in a statement today, Wednesday. The High Authority for Communication ordered the immediate suspension until further notice without specifying which platforms were affected. Digital platforms and activists are violating Gabonese law by spreading inappropriate, defamatory, hateful, and abusive content online. This is according to the HAC in a statement late Tuesday. Meanwhile, in Asia, India has begun easing the restriction on buying Chinese equipment after a deadly 2020 border clash, allowing state-run power and coal companies to start limited imports as shortage and project delays mount. This is according to a statement by two government officials. This is the first significant easing of the 5-year-old curbs that have largely shut Chinese firms out of the Indian's $700 billion to $750 billion government contract market. This comes after reports in January that India was examining border relaxation on Chinese bidders for government contracts as border tension eases. We move over to the European continent. Peace talk between Ukraine and Russia in Geneva ended today, Wednesday, after only 2 hours, with President Volodymyr Zelensky describing them as difficult and accusing Russia of deliberately delaying progress towards a deal to end the 4-year-old war. The 2 days of U.S. mediated talks in Switzerland took place as U.S. President Donald Trump has twice in recent days suggested that it was up to Ukraine and Zelensky to ensure that talks were successful. In North America, Canada has set up support to Ukraine's energy sector, working with industry to supply oil and gas equipment on favorable terms and boost renewable energy investment. Russia has targeted power stations, electricity transmission lines, and gas facilities as part of its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, which began in February 2022. Russian strikes this week on Ukrainian power infrastructure killed 3 people and left tens of thousands without power and heat. Ukraine and Canada agreed today, Wednesday, on the Strategic Energy Partnership at a meeting in Paris, where Canada's government said it would work with industry to transfer oil and gas sector equipment to Ukraine on consensual terms and promote investment in Ukraine's energy security. In South America, Brazil's central bank today, Wednesday, ordered the extrajudicial liquidation of the two-lender Banco Plano. This is according to a statement after its financial situation deteriorated and it failed to comply with regulatory rules. The extrajudicial liquidation in Brazil is a process in which the central bank shuts down a financial institution institution if it's no longer viable without going through the court. Banco Bleno was controlled by Augusto Lima, a former partner of troubled Banco Master, which the regulator also wound down in November. The central bank approved Lima's acquisition of Banco Bleno, formerly Banco Voltaire, last year, after the banker sold its own stake in Banco Master. That wraps up our Carnival news around the world. You can always stay informed by checking out our app on the iOS and Google Play Store, and also on our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. It's been Elizabeth Tessie Okemukoko with Carnival News around the world.